Yes, can we just start a thought with reflection on last night and what do you guys need to improve to going into game 2 tonight?
Yeah, I think if we, from a personal level, I think if we all pick it up a little bit from a personal level, I know myself want to bring a little bit more tomorrow. From a defensive standpoint and keeping the puck out of our net. So I think a little more commitment to that and getting down to the O-zone and being able to play our game and use our speed down there.
I don't know how much I think this is important or matters, Darnell, but from a hitting standpoint, the blue line didn't have a lot of body checks last night. I'm not sure if that, how that stat is kept or not, but is that something you think as a group you'd like to see a little bit more of as a group, is more physicality and throwing checks?
Yeah, I think if it presents itself, I don't think as a group we should go out of our way looking for it, searching for it, but for sure we could definitely be harder in the corners and in our battles, and that'll probably eliminate a little bit of the Z-zone time that we played last night. So it's definitely probably an aspect. I mean, building a building, they count it differently, so you never know how many hits guys really have. But yeah, I think we could definitely up the physical ante just when it presents itself. Like I said, not going out of our way to try to find hits or chase hits around the zone. Just play good, strong, sound defense, and when it's there, take it.
Would you be surprised to know that? I mean, as it registered, you didn't have one. Cody didn't have one. Vinny didn't have one. Would that surprise you? Does it feel like it was that kind of game?
Yeah, I would say for sure. Personally, I probably wasn't taking the physical advantage when I could. So yeah, that's part of this time of the year. But like I say, you don't want to go out of your way and put yourself in bad positions, start taking penalties and whatnot. So I think we gotta play that fine line.
Darnell, you mentioned the team game and your game. Did you find you guys were maybe hemmed in your zone a little too much, or a little bit more than you'd want to be in that game?
Yeah, we didn't play in the O-zone nearly enough. We didn't generate or sustain, or I think there's times in the game when we broke the puck out well, and there's times that we didn't. So for us, we got to find a way to get down to the O-zone. They're a good team, good checking team, skate well, play hard. And for us, it's just finding ways to manage our way through the D-zone, neutral zone, and get down to O-zone play.
Did you feel like something changed kind of late in the second period onward, like where they actually did start producing goals? Was something kind of changed in your game and the team's game?
They were persistent and they played hard and made the most of their opportunities. Comes down to it.
Adam Henrique hasn't played in the second round yet. Dylan Dress didn't practice today. Just maybe a thought on the depth you may need tomorrow, the guys to step up and fill some of those roles if they can't go.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys around that maybe haven't been in the lineup the last couple of games that have experience in these situations and play a lot of hockey in this league. So this time of the year, sometimes guys are banged up, sometimes they're not. You never know what's going to come of it. But we have lots of guys that can step into the lineup and be huge factors.
It can happen in a hurry, right? Like suddenly you guys are cruising, everything's going well, and then just adversity hits you like pretty hard right away.
No, it's this time of year. There's adversity everywhere. There's adversity in shifts, adversity in periods, adversity in games, adversity in series. It's you deal with it, you manage it, and you control it. You can control.
Darnell, we know the highs and lows that this group had to endure throughout the course of the regular season. Kind of based off the lessons and the disappointments you guys had throughout the regular season, what are the lessons you can extract from those moments heading into Game 3 tomorrow?
I mean, we've been in this position before, not just in this season. In seasons past and in the playoffs and in different series. So, you take it one day at a time, one game at a time, and you just live in the moment. It's easy to dwell on the past or feel like one game is the end of the world, but at the end of the day, for us, it's about getting back to our game and taking care of tomorrow night.